Hi everyone, it's Kamila. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're new here on the channel, you mostly do speed builds, and today we are building something with the new pack Journey to Batuu, and I'm really excited for it. I was looking forward to share it with you guys, not only because this build is pretty close to my heart, like the 1 million simoleons mention that I did, but also because it's been 2 weeks since I shared a build and did a voiceover presenting my vision of the build and everything. I know 2 weeks seems short, but for me it's pretty long because I've been doing speed builds like more than once every week for months now, so I kind of got used to it and it was a bit weird, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm supposed to change my schedule to only one video every week because I'm starting university and I started this week. So I know I said I was supposed to only post one video, but I will probably be able to post 2 this week, but it's only because of the new pack and also because I don't have a lot of studies and homework during the first week. So it's okay for now to do 2 videos, but after that it's going to be only one, unfortunately, because I would like to do more. So yeah, for this video I really want to talk about a lot of different things. So first of all, I want to talk about the universe behind this build because it's pretty special and I will explain why. Also kind of the vision that I have for it, and I want to do kind of a quick review at the end, but not an official review of the build and buy objects, but more talk about them, and maybe it will help you if you're debating whether or not you want this pack. And if you're a builder, maybe it will help you to choose if you are going to purchase it or not. So maybe I sound a little like a teacher that is presenting the plan of the course, but I just wanted to say it because I know some people are looking for advices and to know kind of if they want to buy this pack. And I don't even know if I'll have the time to talk about everything that I want to talk about. So I'm just going to start. If you didn't know, I'm studying literature and I like to read a lot and also to write. So I'm really often imagining stories and writing them. I can't say it's really a book because I don't think it will ever get published, but I'm having a lot of fun with that, and it's one of my favorite hobbies that I'm doing a lot. And my favorite styles are futuristic or sci-fi and fantasy. So I kind of decided to do a mix of both, and that's what I'm writing at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I won't talk about all the stories that I imagined because I'm pretty shy about it. I really like to share my builds and everything. I'm pretty confident with it, but talking about these stories that came to my mind and everything that I imagined is a little more sensitive, I could say, for me. I just don't know why, but it's pretty different, so I won't go into details too much. But basically, there's humans, so there's normal regular people in this story, and a lot of them are living kind of on flying stations like this one, and in my book I imagined them to be bigger, so I kind of did a micro station, but the idea is still there and people are living there. It's kind of a commune thing, and there's 3 houses in this one. It's self-sufficient or efficient, I'm not really sure how it's called in English, but basically they can live there and they don't have to go anywhere else. So maybe sometimes they're doing some orders that they can receive, but basically they can plant food and everything because it's not really in space, even though I will probably put that in the title. They don't have to be like astronauts or anything. It's more in the sky, so it's not that high in the sky, so they can basically do everything that it can do on the ground. So they can plant stuff, their food and everything, and I included in this one a bar and also a supermarket, grocery store kind of, and this store has everything that you need. So there's food, there's books, There's toys, a lot of activities. There's even guitars, clothing, they're selling gems, juice, basically everything that you need. I think there's even candles and posters. I'm not really sure exactly because I included a lot of stuff there, but you know, they have everything that they need to live there. And the bar is kind of a restaurant pub, so you know, they can do everything. And the way that they have electricity is because of these solar panels that I included. So of course it wouldn't necessarily work in The Sims. I don't really know because I don't play the game that much, but you know, I just wanted to do kind of a small replica of the universe that I'm imagining. Some things aren't 100% accurate because it's in The Sims, so we don't have everything that we would want, but you know, it's pretty similar, and it's kind of a flying station. And the way that I imagined it is that there's some, I think it's called thrusters in English, and probably like there's fire that comes out of them, and that's what making the station flying. So it's really slow, it doesn't go really fast, but it's moving in the sky, and I just think it's a cool idea. I really like it. And I don't know if a lot of you know the game StarCraft, but when I was little I was playing that a lot, and I didn't really imagine the story thinking about this game, but when I was building it with the new pack, it just really reminded me of StarCraft. So if you don't know what it is, it's kind of a dystopian universe, and there's aliens and everything. There's humans, and I don't know why I was playing that when I was a kid, but it's the first game that I played, even if it was like a war game with not that much violence, but yeah, kind of a lot of violence. But I really like this game. I think I did the quest like 4 times, and right now I'm talking about the second game, but I really enjoyed it. So let me know if you're a StarCraft fan too. I don't even like Star Wars, so I guess that's why I'm trying to talk about something else. But anyway, you probably saw that I used some weird plants outside. If you want to play with this build, which I highly doubt, you will be able to remove these plants and plant real stuff like fruits and everything, but I just figured that it looked better that way. I used this beautiful Realm of Magic round window. I just thought it fit perfectly. I don't know why, but I kind of used a lot of different styles of windows. I used Realm of Magic, as I said, even Discover University, Eco Lifestyle, and also Moschino stuff back. So I used a lot of different stuff, but it just felt right because it's probably like not the best looking build. It's not really aesthetic, that's not the goal, but I still wanted it to look good and to be original. And I tried to do some custom windows, I could say, with the new, well, it's not a tool, but you know that the new update we got the ability to stack up some windows, and I'm really happy about it. I thought we were gonna get it, you know, with the first update about the windows, but we didn't. And now I'm really happy because it will no longer glitch, and I had a lot of glitches with this first window update. So it makes me really happy that we got that. And for now, I don't regret buying this pack, even if I'm just going to build with it, because I had a lot of fun with this build. And I have a lot of other ideas. Maybe I won't do them all right now, but I think that even for the future it will be pretty useful. So here comes kind of my review of the build and buy. So I would say that if you're a builder, it's kind of a good deal in my opinion. I know that a lot of people think it's not a really versatile pack, and I kind of agree and disagree because it fits really well with Eco Lifestyle. It was probably something that they were making at the moment that Eco Lifestyle came out, so they probably made it on purpose so it could fit well together. I don't really know, but it really does. And I think that if you use a little bit of creativity and imagination, you can clearly make this pack work with something else than Star Wars or anything that is space. You can even do fantasy. There's a lot of objects that can fit in more than that. And there's a lot in there. There's a lot of debug things. The plants are beautiful. I really love the lights, the walls. Well, wallpapers and also the floorings are really cool in my opinion. And we have a round bar, which I thought was really nice, and I had to use it in this build. You will see that later on. And I'm not the type of builder that is going to do a lot of fantasy or sci-fi stuff. So if you're not this type of builder, I guess it will help you to decide, but I would say that this build and buy is good for other stuff than that. So I think I will definitely use it more than I thought at first. It can even work in Strangerville and everything. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm sure you can have a lot of ideas too. But if you're not willing to spend 20 bucks or more on a pack only for the build and buy, I would say that the review that really helped me to kind of understand what the pack was lacking and everything, because I'm not a Star Wars fan, I didn't watch any of the movies, but the review that really helped me was the one by English Simmer. I think it's her last video, and it's called probably like Should Journey to Batuu Be a Game Pack or something like that. I recommend watching this video because I think she's a really good game changer, and she's kind of not only talking about the negative things, but she's explaining why it's negative and how they could have made it better. So it really helps you to understand more. And since she's a Star Wars fan, she knows a lot of about the universe, and she knows what this pack lacks. So maybe it will help you a little. I don't know if I will put the video link in my description of the video, but I definitely recommend this review by the English Simmer. It's the best one that I've seen in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you will be kind with me because it's not a style that I do a lot. So maybe it's not like my best build ever. I wouldn't really say that. But I really liked to do that and do something different. It was really challenging, and at first I had another idea that I wanted to do, and it was really hard to execute, so I just decided to leave it and to do something else. But it took a while to get the hang of it and kind of learn how to use the items a little more and in a way that was fitting my aesthetic. So even if this build isn't that big, it took me a while because whenever there's a new pack, I kind of have to check out the items more in details and everything in order to do something that I like. So it kind of took a while, but it was a lot of fun. You probably saw at the beginning of the video that we were on a 50 by 50 in Oasis Springs, but I decided that it was too big and I didn't really want to have a very big lot for a small station like that. So I just moved to a 40 by 30 in Oasis Springs too. And I also scrapped what was on the floor because you probably saw that I used like some runes from Journey to Batuu and some rocks and everything, and I wanted to do kind of a detailed thing. So I tried it, but it just didn't really make sense in my opinion, so I decided to scrap it. And I will only put like some grass and rocks under it, but other than that there won't be any details that much. And I still don't know if I will include the ladder. If you want to play with it, you will have to place one for sure because your Sims can't fly. But maybe you can teleport them if you like it better, because it doesn't really look good a ladder that long, but you know, it's up to you. And you won't see me add the grass and rocks under the build, but I will do it before uploading it to the gallery. It should be on the gallery today. Not necessarily as soon as I upload the video, but it should be today, so don't worry about that. As I said, it's a micro station, so there's not a lot of different houses, but I didn't really see the purpose anyway to do more houses than we can really have in the game. And by that I mean that you can only have 8 Sims in one single household. So there's the first house that is for a couple, so there's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom with a double bed. The second one is the one with the bar, and the owner of this bar has a single bed. It's a very tiny house that is up there, but you know, it's okay for them. And the third one is the one for the owners of this supermarket, grocery store that I really like and that I took a lot of time to make because there's a lot of debug items there. And this house has 2 bedrooms, so one with a double bed for the parents and one for a kid. I think the bedroom is blue and purple, I'm not really sure, and it's pretty small, but I really like it. I think the third house is probably the least detailed, but I just thought it fit well. I don't really know, I can't really explain, and I didn't imagine something very specific for all the families. I think there can be a total of 6 Sims on this station, but I didn't imagine something specific for them, as I said. So the only hobbies that there is the juice making that there is on the terrace or roofing of this family. So I imagine that they would do their juices for the shop themselves. And they also have a little workspace in order to do some furniture and everything. I don't really know exactly what you can do with this table. It came with base game, but I don't know that much about it. Personally, my favorite house is the first one, but I really hope you will like them too. And for this build, I don't know if you noticed, but I tried to get some soundtracks from Epidemic Sound. If you don't know what it is, it's a kind of a website that you have to pay every month, and you can get some copyright free music for your YouTube channel. So I took musics that were in the section space, and I just thought that it fit well for this build. I hope you think it's okay, and I believe I don't have that much to say else than that, but I thought I would do more, but I just don't want to open up too much about the story that I imagined and the universe that I'm writing about. It's just not really my cup of tea to talk about this kind of stuff, and especially now that I have, for me, it's a lot of people that are watching my videos, and I wanted to thank you guys because I reached 1K subscribers last week or the one before. I think it's been 1 week and a half, something like that, and I'm really happy about it. I was having a hard time last week, but it really put a smile on my face and made me really happy because it was kind of the objective that I gave myself when I started my YouTube channel, because it's really important for me to have some objectives. And now I reached it and I'm really happy about it. It was kind of my dream. So I wanted to thank everyone, and I will do a special video soon after doing my Journey to Batuu videos. I don't know when it will be exactly, maybe in 2 or 3 weeks. I can't really promise anything because I don't know how many builds I want to do with this pack. I asked on Twitter and Instagram what you wanted to see. I had 2 ideas. So the first one was to do my dream house and a Q&A, and the second one was my viewers decide my build, and the one that won was the dream house. So that's the one that I will do as a 1K special video, I guess, but I still think that I will do both ideas because they seem really interesting to me. But anyway, this build is very important for me, so I hope you will leave a like if you liked it and if you liked the video, and maybe subscribe to my channel if you like the builds that I'm doing, because I'm doing a lot of them, a lot of different styles. Maybe you can check out my playlist that I have and it will help you a little to know what I'm doing on my channel. But yeah, that's it for me today. I think the screenshots are starting in like 2 minutes. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of the video. If it's the case, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social medias. All the links will be down in the description. You can also download this build on the gallery. My ID is KamilaYtb. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish to you all a great day. Bye!
My baby, I like you. My baby, I die for you. See you, you know, I see you. My baby. You know I ride with you, my baby. I don't cover that, I die for you, I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele. Everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Ooh, promise, Bobby, call you back, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You looking like me, oh yeah, oh yeah. You see me be like, I'm not a naughty rider. Let me please you right tonight. Don't make plans tonight, yeah, no. But get it, come to me, to me. Come to me, let's go. Come to me, Fatumata Jambele, oh Lord. The Fatumata Jambele, oh Jambele, oh. I pray to the Lord, I rise to the Lord, gonna greet the Lord. I pray to the Lord, Fatumata Jambele. Everything being safe again, everything for your Jambele, oh Jambele, oh yeah. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. Keep us safe. Baby, you're keeping us safe. I see you. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me. You are not a friend of me, no. Baby, you mean more to me, more to me.
I wish I was above the center of attention, but I'm not. I wish I didn't have to give in to the pressure. I'm posting pictures, trying to be someone I'm not. It feels just like I'm lying to you. I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down. I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone. Just be who I am, not care so much about first impressions. So, 'cause I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, not playing games. Maybe reveal it, they ring me and tell you my name. Yeah, I got a feeling that it could be great. Skip all the acts, stop playing games. No more concealing, they ring me and won't be ashamed.